Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Freeman and today I have a short little Pilates sequence for you, focusing in today on our abs and our butts. All you'll need is a nice safe and flat space for your mat, and as always, you know your body best, so take breaks and modify whenever you need. You might want to put on some of your favorite music in the background or have some water handy, but otherwise when you're ready, let's get moving. Alrighty my friends, so we're going to take 6 reps of each exercise and we'll start today with our donkey kicks. So coming down onto your forearms, just get nice and lifted through the upper body, lower belly, drawing in, and flex your right foot, send the heel up towards the sky, lower the knee back to the mat. So that's 1, let's go for 2. Really squeezing through the back of that right leg, keeping the rest of the body nice and still. Last 2, and 6. Lower it down, extend the right leg, point the toes as we lift for 1. So leg nice and straight for 2, moving from the hip. 3, back of the leg engaged, and 5, last 1. Lower down, tuck the toes. We're going to send our left leg back now, point the toe, and lift the left leg for 1. We're in a low plank now. For 2, left leg lifting and lowering. For 3, your right knee can come down to the mat if you need for support. Last 2, and 1, come to low plank. Now we either stay here or drop the right hip down to the mat, come back through center. Then we go to the left. For 3, and 4, strong upper body, strong through the core. Last 1 for 6. Back to low plank, take the knees down, bring the hips back to the heels, cross the arms or across the chest. Now we lift up, press the hips forward, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the hamstrings, hips hover just off of the heels, and lift back up for 2. Beautiful, open through the chest, strong through the belly, back of the legs engaged. For 5, and last 1 for 6. Now let's do that to the other side. So forearms back down, left leg lifts and lowers. Flex the foot. We go for 1 and 2, for 3 and 4, 5, 6. Extend the leg, point the toe, lift and lower 1. So the movement coming from the hip, the rest of the body is nice and still, nice and strong. 5 and 6. Lower the leg, tuck the toes, right leg extends back. We lift and lower for 1 and 2. So strong arms here, shoulders stacked over the elbows. Again, left knee can be down here if you need. For 5 and 6. Back to your low plank, staying here or dropping to the right, through center over to the left. For 3, 4, 5, 6. Take the knees down, come back again, arms across the body. We lift up for 1, hips hover just off the heels. For 2, and 3. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And 4. Beautiful. And 5. Open chest. 6. And coming down now onto the hands. If this is tough on your wrist, come back down to the forearms by all means. Again, right heel to the sky for 1 and 2. So really strong and open through the heart and the chest, spread through the palms. For 5 and 6. And again, extend and point the toes. We lift for 1. Movement from the hip. 2 and 3. 4, 5, and 6. Tuck right toes, extend the left leg back, point, and then draw the knee forward towards the chest. And 2. Beautiful. So swinging, using the back of the leg, using the core to squeeze forward for 4. Ooh, this one's tough. For 5 and 6. Stepping back to plank position, we hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, we've got this. 5, belly engaged. 6, knees come down. Beautiful. Again, crossing over in front of the chest. Lifting up to kneeling. Now we're going to press into the tops of your feet. As you lean back just slightly, keep the body nice and straight and lift all the way back up. For 2, maybe each time we come a little bit further back. 3, keep length in the back of the neck. 4, so really feel the core engaged to hold you nice and straight and still. And last one for 6. Beautiful, hands come back down. Let's go to the left, heel to the sky for 1. Movement again from the hip. 2. Hips and shoulders squared down to the mat. 4, 5, and 6. Simply extend the leg. We lift and lower for 1. And 2. So taking your focus to your hamstring, the back of the leg to your glute. For 5 and 6. Tuck left toes, send right leg back, point the toes, draw the knee forward. For 2. For 3, hug the thigh to chest. For 4, only 2 more, we've got this. 5 and 6. Beautiful, step back to plank and we hold for 6. 5, get light and strong. 3, 2, 1, take your knees down for your second set, arms across, and let's go leaning back for 1. Press into the tops of the feet to lift. And 2, body 1 straight line. 3, so just like a little hinge back. For 4, for 5, well done. Last one, 6, lifting up and coming onto your right side. So bringing the forearm down to the mat, your hips are around about in line with your elbows, knees bent. We're going to lift up, look down towards your forearm. Lift the hips, lower back down. For 2, so feel the bottom side of the waist squeeze as we lift up here. Woo. And 4. And 5. Last one, 6. Now this time we're going to add an open of the top knee and lower down. So same thing, but we're just opening the top leg and lowering down. For 3 and 4. Keeping the hips and shoulders open to the long edge of your mat if you can. And 6. And lift up. Now we're going to extend the left leg out, lift it and lower it. So we're holding ourselves up, feeling underside of the waist engaged, feeling outer edges of the glutes engaged. We've got 2 more. From here, plant the top foot, step it back, find your side plank position. Inhale, left arm up to the sky, thread it under. We've got 6, so 5 more. Thread it under. For 4, beautiful job. For 3, can we get the arm under a little further each time? For 2, and last 1. And then we hold in our plank for 6. 5, you might add a little pulse. For 3, for 2, 1. Take it down onto your back, well done. All right, coming into some bridges, so heels in towards the body, arms down by the sides. We lift up for 1, lower down. For 2, well done. So really pressing into your heels for this round, for this set. For 4, and 5, and 6. Now we come up and stay up for 6 little pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top, take your hands underneath, lower your hips down onto your hands. Extend toes up towards the sky. Lower the legs down as far as you can. Knees can be bent. Lift them back to the sky. Lower down and lift. This is 3. So scooping through the belly, pressing your lower back down into your hands or down into the mat if you want to lift up. And last one, hold the legs at the top. Lower right leg and then switch. For 3, for 4, we can be back again with the arms under. For 6, now let's take left elbow across to the right knee. and switch. For 3, for 4, for 5, for 6. Both knees to tabletop, pulsing the arms for our hundreds. For 1, 2, legs can be up or out. 4, 5, 6, and lower back down. Bring your heels together, your toes wide. Knees fall out towards the side, and again lifting up for 1 and lower down. 2, so heels pressing together, toes are flexed back. 4, you might feel this a little more in the outer edges of your hips. And 6, lifting up and hold to pulse at the top for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming down for our leg lift and lower. So legs extend again, same sequence. We lower down for 6, back up for 5. So the head can be down, the hands can be under the hips, whatever feels best for you. Knees can be bent for 2. And last one. Now just taking right leg down and switch for 3, 4, 5, 6. Elbow to knee cross for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hundreds. Any position of your legs for 1, 2, pulse the arms. 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Take the feet back down. Last rounds of our hip raises. Up on your toes this time, heels lifted. Off we go for 1. Beautiful. Squeezing at the top for 3. Knees heading straight up towards the sky this time. For 5. Last one, 6. We hold at the top, right up on the toes and pulse. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down for our final round of abs. Legs to the sky. We lower down those legs for 1 and 2. You're doing so well. We are nearly there. 4. Knees bent, hands wherever you need. And 6. Lifting up, lowering the right leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crisscross for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last round of hundreds. Let's go for 1, 2, 3. Legs wherever you want. 4, 5. Lift the shoulders, lift the chest. 2, 1. And lower down. All right, we've just got to come back to our left side of our side lying. So coming onto your left side, forearm down, hips in line with the elbow, hand to the hip, lifting the hips for 1, lower back down, and 2. Well done. 3, 4, 5, underside of the waist working to lift. 6, and then same thing, but just lifting your top knee for 1. Lower down. 2. Beautiful work. 3 and 4 and 5. Outer edges of the hips working. 6. This time we stay up. Extend the right leg. It's a lift and a lower. Lift and lower. 4 more. Get the hips as far away from the mat as you can, pressing down into your forearm. Last one. Stepping back to your side plank position and curl under for 2. We're nearly there. For 3 and 4. Woo! 5. Last one, 6. Opening back to side plank, holding for 6 counts, or maybe you find the pulse. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, come all the way down. Take yourself onto your belly, coming up into a Sphinx pose. Elbows under the shoulders, draw the heart through, stretching out through the front of the belly. Just breathe. And just start to let it all go. Maybe you sigh out through the mouth a few times. Lower the chest, pressing back to child's pose, stretching through the hips, forehead comes down to the mat. And then just gently coming back up to kneeling. I hope you enjoyed that fun and fiery little flow. Take care of yourself, drink lots of water, have a nice stretch, stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.